Hey, Conceptual BJJ here. Today we're going to be going over mount escape, but I want to give some key details that will hopefully help your mount escapes, especially if you're able to start defending early on. One of the things that I want to do when in mount is, as they're mounting, I want to try to keep one leg flat so that they can't get fully under my leg with their hook. So when John goes to mount me, I don't want to be like this in this bridge position, because now he can start working his legs under my legs. And the first thing I have to do to really escape this is to really get on my side. The other way is to like kip. I can do a kipping escape, but ideally the best case scenario is you want to be on your side a little bit. So if John goes to do the same thing, and I want to have one leg flat on the floor, so ideally facing him. So when John goes to mount, I'm going to use this frame here. So if you can lift your arm up so they can see. So this frame is going to be across his waist because I don't want him to climb high in the mount position. Now it's important that I don't let my elbow pass or go close to the center line, because he can start taking my back as he goes to mount. Here like this. He can start taking my back or arm bar me. So I want to make sure this elbow does not pass their center line. Here. So he goes to mount. Here, I keep one leg flat. I don't turn square like this where you can get this leg under. Now it's a lot harder to escape. So I'm going to take this leg flat, so if he tries to get under it, it's a lot harder. And I keep this frame in place. He's going to be trying to cross face me. It's really important that I duck my head under this cross face. I leave my head out. He cross faces me with this hand. This is going to be really hard. So you go back. If I turn my head in, he goes to cross face me. It's a lot harder. Here, I'm blocking the cross face. I'm curling my head in. So if he keeps this leg down on the mat, here, my first escape is I'm going to bump him with this knee here. So I'm going to bump him up to get his leg a little light here. I'm going to take my elbow and put it inside his knee, not on top of the knee. This doesn't do anything. Inside the knee. Now I can push it between my legs here. Start to face him, get to half guard here. I can't stress the importance of when you get mounted to be aware and keep one leg flat, so that it's really hard for them to get a leg underneath and hook your legs. And you're already on your side to where you can start escaping a little better. If you end up like this, it's much easier for them to grapevine, and you have to deal with that, as well as like their legs locked and they can apply more hip pressure. It's very hard. So if you can, try to realize when you're being mounted early and get this leg flat once they're mounted. Ideally, when he's driving to knee on belly or driving this across, I want to keep this leg up, not give him space to get this leg fully across to mount. So when he's in knee on belly, here, I use this leg to drive up. So if he tries to go to mount, here, it's really hard to get space. And now I can start off balancing him. I can spin under the legs, start attacking his legs. So sometimes you're going to end up in mount and they do have this good position. I no longer have my leg flat. So what we're going to do is try to work to get our leg flat. It depends on their leg position. If his legs are open like this, it's pretty easy. And I can get my leg flat and turn on my side, start initiating my escape, right? But let's say he's like grapevining my legs. If he grapevines my leg, it's pretty easy to kick the leg straight. And he's going to try to rehook my leg. So I'm going to take this cross foot, this foot going across, step on it, and make sure I can put my leg flat like this. Make sure my knees turn this way. My knee turns up, there's a gap, and he can go back under it. So I'll make sure I turn my knee all the way flat to the mat like this, with my knee pointing this way, whichever way I'm facing. The other way is if his legs are locked. So his legs are completely locked, so if you turn this way. So what I'm gonna do is this is his top foot. So I need to open up his top foot. There's a couple ways I can do this. I can take my cross foot and push on it, get it to the floor, and start turning my leg down. Another way is, if I can't reach that with the cross foot, is I walk this way. Go ahead and cross your feet. So I'm going to find his top leg, because I can feel with my thigh which one his top leg is. So I'm going to take my thigh and move this way and open up his leg. And it breaks the lock. So now I have this leg flat, and I'm going to skate to this side.